Welcome to Caves of Qud. I am not going totally blind because I have seen a few people play this, but I don't think I parsed any of what was happening, so I'm going in almost blind. I'm a little torn about whether I feel like this game is built for mouse and keyboard, but I do have pain in my hands sometimes, so I might switch to controller and then be really confused. But I'll try starting out with mouse and keyboard. I've also gone into the options already and looked at the UI scaling. My eyes aren't great, so I did increase the UI size. Let's do the tutorial. And I am gonna go really slow. Like, I hope this isn't painful to watch, but you know, I like to read, and I feel like this is gonna require reading this kind of game, so I'm really gonna go slow and take my time. I'll read some stuff out loud, maybe that will help make it more watchable. Okay, so tutorial. Welcome to the Caves of Qud tutorial. We'll just be scratching the surface here, learning enough of the basics to help you get your footing. In Caves of Qud, you play as a mutated human or true kin. For the tutorial, we're picking mutated human. I wonder what true kin is. Looks like a cybernetics. Interesting. I wonder what that says about the world we're in here. Mutated human mutations. Moderate starting abilities. Minus 600 reputation with the Putus Templar. Whereas true kin, high starting attributes. Access to cybernetics. Bonus skill points on each level. Bonus resistances based on archaeology of origin. May rebuke robots. Interesting. Don't know what any of that means yet, but that is interesting. This seems sci-fi-ish rather than fantasy-ish, even though... Okay. Character creation is a deep and sometimes long process. We included some preset builds to help you get started. After the tutorial, you can try another build or make a character from scratch, the recommended way, once you get your footing. For now, pick the Marsh Tower. Marsh Tower. Tower? Looks like a centaur. Marsh Tower. Charge-based melee fighter. Ability to freeze enemies. Highly maneuverable. Most survivable. Dream tortoise. So a horseman, a turtle man. Ooh, a crow man. That looks like an axolotl or something. I don't know. Like, hard to say what that is. Okay. Firefront. Bzz. Just bzz. That's interesting. Challenging, medium. Okay. This crow person is cool. Okay, I'm gonna kick the Marsh Tar. Good old Marsh Tar. Centaur guy. Okay. Attributes: strength 22, agility 18, toughness 18, intelligence, willpower, and ego. That's an interesting set of traits. Ego is the most interesting one. Reminds me of and now that I've played this, maybe I should play it this year. Oh gosh, what's that game called? Plays a hard-boiled detective, and you have a sidekick in an orange jacket. You know what I'm talking about. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, Marauder. Freezing ray hands, multiple legs, amphibious. D. Like, not very amphibious? Is that a D in amphibiousness? Teleportation. Alright. Let's do a random name. Hit R. Tajir? Or Tayer? Sure. I'm gonna say Tajir because it sounds nicer than Tayer. Choose starting location. A sunken caravanserai. Shout out to Lorena McKinnon. You arrive at the outskirts of Qud, creating a world. You embark for the Caves of Qud. Oh, I need to scale that. That's so small. Okay, I'm about to go into UI settings in a second. On the 30th of Kisu Ux, you scuttle down a dark shaft at the edge of a sunken trade path and arrive at a caravanserai. It's powdered in salt and dust from across the ribbon of time. This is the main gameplay stage. At the top of the screen are your attributes, HP and XP. On the right are action buttons, minimap, and the message log. At the bottom is your ability hotbar. Okay. I see my HP. I guess these are the attributes up here. I don't know what these acronyms are, but alright. Yeah. Right action buttons. These are action buttons, I guess. And the message log. Mini map. I don't know if I see. Oh. No. It's supposed to be the time. I don't know if I see a mini map. At the bottom is the ability hub. Okay. Let's explore this cave we found ourselves in. Can I open the options menu first? Let me see if I can, let's try, what does that look like? Oh, that's much better. I don't know if that's gonna be bad because I can't see enough, but, like, I assume I need to be able to look around. Maybe let's try 3, so I have a more broad view, except they covered up the options button. Okay. It looks like there's a chest over at the end of the room. Let's walk over to it. You can click the square you want to move to, or use the arrow keys, or numpad. Can I use, like, WASD? I assume no. Oh, I dismissed it by accident. Okay, that's okay. I came back. I can lock multiple squares. Okay. Interact with objects you're next to. Open the chest. Press space. Or click space. A torch. When it's nighttime or when you're underground, you need a torch equipped to see. Select it. Okay. Equip auto. Equip the dagger too. Okay, let's explore further into the cave. Let me try this, oh yeah. It's probably a little better. We'll see how that goes. Okay, let's explore further into the cave. Walk down the passage. Oh, what's that? It's some sort of creature. Let's take a closer look at it. Press L, or alternate click the snapshot. I'm gonna try pressing L. Let's leave some keyboard shortcuts. Otherwise, why am I even using the keyboard? Look view lets you look around and investigate your surroundings. Move the cursor to the snapshot. Okay, so I'm in look mode, like, move your cursor to the snapshot. I'm trying. Okay, I have to click on it. Alright. Here we have a description of the creature along with some details. Oh, interesting. I can pan around. Okay. About them. The snapjaw is hostile. Let's get ready for a fight. Let me read this too, because I like flavor text, guys. Sorry if this isn't your style. This is my style. Okay. Snapjaw scavenger. Hostile. Average. Tussocks of fur dress skin stretched over top muscle. Upright she stands, but she looks ready to drop onto fours. Her snout snarls and her ears twitch. She barks and her hyena tribes can answer. Tussocks of fur dress skin stretched. I see. I wonder what tribe skin is. That just like fellow snapjaws. Swarmer. This creature receives +1 to hit and melee and +1 to penetration rolls for each other hostile swarmer beyond the first who is in another square adjacent to her target. Okay, so they're strong. They attack you all together. Okay. How do I dismiss this? I guess I'll click OK. All actions are turn-based, meaning you take a turn, then other creatures take a turn. For the most part, creatures won't act until you do. If you ever get panicked, just slow down and consider your next move. There's no rush. So nothing will move unless I'm moving, I guess. Okay, you can attack a hostile creature by moving into its square. This is called bump attacking. Okay. Ooh, you killed the Snapjaw and earned some experience. It went down pretty easy. It looks like they dropped a piece of equipment too. Press control space and then choose a direction or press alternate click. Control space. What was the control space for? Did I pick something up? Okay, no. Why was there control space? Oh, I don't know. Okay. It's leather armor. This time, get it instead of equipping it. I'm not going to put that on. Oh, I see. Let's look at the equipment screen. Press E. This is your equipment and inventory screen. Equipped items on the left and inventory on the right. Okay. Let's look at the leather armor you picked up. Armor has an armor value. In this case, 2 armor value. And a dodge value. The circle, 0. Okay, both help you avoid damage. Okay, let's equip it. You can also equip items by dragging them from your inventory into their equipment slot. By the way, you have several other tabs in your character sheet. Feel free to explore them later. I will. Or now. Skills. You're skilled with the axes. I'm learned. Don't know how to cleave. I do know how to dismember. I know butchery. I know charge. I wonder what this is, skill points or something. Make camp and wayfaring. Oh, there's a lot of skills. Interesting. Okay. Attributes. Oh, these are the acronyms that were up at the top of the screen. Okay. Main attributes, secondary attributes. Strength, agility, toughness. Let's read about them. Again, I'm sorry if this isn't your playstyle. This is my playstyle. Probably not a good stream, alright? But, or maybe it is if you want to learn. I'm gonna make you go slow. Okay. Strength 22. So your strength determines how much melee damage you do by improving your armor penetration. Okay. Your ability to resist forced movement and your carry capacity. Agility determines your accuracy with both melee and ranged weapons, and your chance to dodge. Is it usual for accuracy and dodging to be tied together? That's nice. Okay. Toughness determines your number of hit points, your hit point regeneration, and your ability to resist poison and disease. Intelligence determines your number of skill points and your ability to examine artifacts. I seem to have a -1 in intelligence. Is that from equipment? These like ones in the square brackets? I don't know. I wonder why I'm deficient in this. Your ability to examine artifacts. Okay. Your willpower modifies the cooldowns of your activated abilities, determines your ability to resist mental attacks, and modifies your hit point regeneration rate. So multiple things affect hit point regeneration. Okay. Okay. Ego determines the potency of your mental mutations. Your ability to haggle with merchants and your ability to dominate the wills of other living creatures. Interesting. So, secondary. Are these calculated from these, I wonder? Quickness measures the speed you perform every action you take. Move speed. Okay. Armor value. Okay. Okay. A little bit D&D-ish. Dodge value. Measures how likely you are to be hit. Mental armor. I don't have any resistances. Acid, electrical, cold, and heat. Mutations. Freezing rain. You emit a ray of frost from your hands. Emits a 9 square ray of frost in the direction of your choice. As in, it reaches 9 squares over. Okay, damage 1d3 plus 1. 20 round cooldown. Melee attack cools opponents by 1d4 degrees. Next rank, 2d3 plus 1. And 2d4 degrees. Okay, interesting. Okay. Ah, this is why my move speed is higher, my carry capacity is good, because I am a centaur thing. I can rank up my legs, my extra legs. Alright. I'll be so fast. Your skin must be kept moist with fresh water. Oh, amphibious may be bad. Am I like a frog centaur? You pour water on yourself rather than drinking it to quench your thirst. You require about 2/3 more water than usual. Oh, I do have a reputation with frogs. I guess I am a frog centaur. Marsh star. You teleport to a nearby location. Teleport to a random location within a designated area. Uncertainty radius is 12. The cooldown is 100 rounds. So it gets less random, I guess, as you level it up. Do you get to pick where you teleport to? I don't. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there's the equipment. There's crafting. Journal. Is this the map? I don't have anything about that. Oh, except chronology. This is where I am right now, I guess. Okay. No quests. Reputation. The Agate Skipper Folk. The Agate Skipper Folk dislikes you, but docile members won't attack you. You are not welcome in their holy places. The Agate Skipper Folk is interested in trading secrets about the Sultan they worship. They're also interested in hearing gossip that's about them. Antelopes. Don't care about you, but aggressive ones will attack you. You aren't welcome in their holy places. Trading secrets for the location of water weeps, cat layers. Apes don't care about you. Aren't welcome. Apes are interested in sharing secrets for the location of insect layers. Ape layers. Oborokoru's lair. And sultans they admire or despise. Insect layers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Arachnids. These people do not like us. I won't read them all, I guess. Basically, these guys probably won't attack me on sight, and these guys probably will, I guess. Ooh. Look at them all. Cannibals. Ooh. A tree. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's so many dogs. They like me. Dogs favor you. will usually let you pet them. You are welcome in their holy places. They want to find people. Cute. Does anyone else like me? What about the frogs? Where's the frogs at? Can I search? Oh, I can search. Nice. Frogs. Oh, they still dislike me. Even though I have a bonus. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright. And that's just the regular log. Okay. Let me get out of here. Alright. Keep moving down the passage. You got it. Throw it in here. Older than every idea. Regular volumes of stone are heaped together. Across its surface, points of order poke sporadically through the pile of entropy. A statue's finger. The nonum of a sundial. A parcel of a circuit board. So I guess we're in a post-technology situation. Oh, sorry, was there something in there? Empty. It's all empty. Okay. Ooh, another creature. Let's look at it more closely. When you come across something new, it's a good idea to inspect it. Oh. It's a bear. It sure is. It's wounded but tough. Yeah, badly wounded. Okay, the grizzly bear is huge and wild. It has devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware he has been eaten by the bear. Is that a real quote or an in-universe quote? Physical features. Bite, claw claw. Got it. Okay. Bump attack the bear. You missed. Then the bear attacked and missed. Attack again. So I can see that in the log, I guess. Oh, I attack with both the dagger and the torch? Okay. Attack again. This time you hit, but you failed to penetrate the bear's armor. Then the bear hit you and did penetrate your armor. You took 4 damage. Okay. Let's try using an ability. Look at your ability bar. Let's start sprinting. Click the button or hit the hotkey 1. Sprinting doubles your move speed but ends if you make an attack. Let's sprint back down the corner to put some distance between us and the bear. Okay. Oh, I did not want to talk to the bear. I can't see because the tutorial guide is in the way. But I guess I can use arrow keys. Okay, every character has a sprint, but most of your abilities are determined by traits like your mutations. You have Freezing Ray, so you can shoot frost out of your hands. Select it, pressing 2. The bear is dead. Looks like it dropped something, but first let's use this opportunity to heal. You regain hit points naturally as turns pass. You can pass a few turns by waiting. Or if there's no hostile creatures around, you can rest until healed. Press the back tick. Resting until healed. Okay, I guess I should pick the thing up. I feel like the fact that multiple messages pop up simultaneously, it makes me a little worried about when the tutorial is over, if I'm going to be able to follow what's going on. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Okay, let's go get that thing. This is an artifact beyond simple understanding. Try examining it. You identify the odd trinket as a chem cell. It's a chem cell. It can be used to later to power other artifacts you find. Like a battery, I guess. Like a lithium battery. Or something. Chem cell. Yeah, full. Let's move on. Keep exploring. Should I be like looking at all these nooks and crannies? This is where the bear lived. You pass by some flowers. The whole world is a series of contiguous maps. Contiguous maps? Our passage continues off screen. Let's follow it. Walk north. Keep moving forward. Looks like there was some sort of battle to the north. Let's grab the gear that was left behind. A battle axe, get it. Hit G. Let's take a look at the equipment. Oh, you can just press G to pick something up. Mouse over the battle axe and hover or press Alt. This battle axe has better penetration and deals more damage than your dagger. I do have proficiency in battle axes. 1d2 plus 1. Is the penetration that little arrow and then a number, I guess? Probably? Okay. Hairline rust bit from hook to hook on the ear. Weary axe. Strength bonus cap 2. Don't know what that means exactly. Equip the battle axe since it's better than your dagger. Sure. Yoink. Okay. Okay. Sometimes squares have multiple items in them. To see everything in a space, press Control space and then choose a direction or press Control. Right click. Whoever this was, they had some books. All books can be read in-game. Books with white titles are generated and usually contain nonsense, but the nonsense can occasionally be useful. Books with gold titles are more valuable. They are handwritten by in-world beings and contain interesting takes on the world. Get the books. Sure. Can I just say take all? Okay. Can I read the books though? I want to read the books. Birds can't eat rice that wasn't planted. What is an aphorism anyway? Reared on the wisdom of our fairy tales, we're accustomed to feeling pity for the man who's transformed into a frog or finch. But seldom is it that we spare a thought for the artless beast who's transformed into a man, and upon whom fate has surely played a much crueler trick. Is this like some kind of, you know, some people turn into birds? What? Birds turn into people? If asked who's responsible for your misfortunes, blame birds. They neither care nor can they muster much of a defense. Let no fear in your heart grow so immense as the fear for large birds. Ooh, okay. Birds ruin festivals and lift sieges. How? Old Yuri squinted and then nodded at the glow crow's suggestion for a game of backgammon. The boy started, "But Yuri, how can you dice with these vermin after one pecked out your eyes?" Yuri shrugged. Can't blame the crow. He was gonna peck whether my eye was there or not. The sighting of a crimson swift augurs the death of an aged water baron. A silver thrush heralds a fossil harvest bountiful in chrome. But the tongueless cuckoo, stay far from a tongueless cuckoo, far and farther. Sounds like a dangerous large bird. Some birds breathe fire. My meaning here is plain. Okay. Large fire-breathing birds. Like a dragon. Atop the spindle where debtors and birds go. Okay. Interesting. Has shorted his ears pushed. This one's the random one. Let's read. You read one of the few legible excerpts. I never know how to pronounce that word properly. From the has shorted his ears pushed. In Esk's handwriting. That doesn't seem to mean anything. Alright, I'll keep exploring. Puddle of blood, a human corpse. Let's enter look mode here. A bed. Can I use that? A person in a snapjaw, I guess. Can I go this way first? A clay pitcher with wine in it. Shrine to Dashid the First, the clear specter of Urkakish. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Dashid the First. Acting against the prohibition on the practice of staining glass, Dashid led an army to the gates of Shazor Grotto. He rescued its citizens and they declared him Sultan of Qud, dowering him with the Kessel face. In his honor, they changed the name of the Shazor Grotto into Dashid City. Okay. You note this piece of information in the Sultan Histories, Dashid first section of your journal. Strange tubes of an unknown purpose splay at welded joints. Bizarre contraption. Knobs and rivets crisscross the inscrutable machine. More wine. Should I get this? These. I'm gonna take both of them. Alright. What that contraption is. I mean, I do have that battery. Should I, like... I don't know what that meant. Oh, there we go. Examine. That's what we gotta do. Of course. You identify the bizarre contraption as a hydraulic turbine. Oh, I can deactivate it. Let me look at this other thing. I want to examine this. We identify the bizarre contraption as a fusion pumping station. Oh, and it contains brackish water. Sealed. Sorry, what was this again? Hydraulic turbine. Look, okay. Perfect cut chrome rotors are stacked along a generator shaft, and wide fin blades catch the fluid. Push and spin electric yarn. Sealed. A liquid contained cannot be accessed. Contains plumbing enabling it to function as part of a hydraulic transmission system consuming hydraulic power. Contains wiring enable it to function as a part of a power grid producing electric charge. I want to look at this one too here. Bits of tiny matter are smashed together behind the loom of a glass cylinder, and the heat is used to pump water into pipes for dispersal. Contains plumbing of hydraulic transmission system. Interesting. Something's going on here. I guess they're generating electricity from the water. Fusion. Or a heating system even, maybe? Can you read this one more time? Okay, so I guess this is pumping water to a turbine to generate electricity of some kind. I don't think the electricity is going anywhere, but that's interesting. Maybe I can use that later? Maybe I could recharge that battery. I don't know. Okay, ascend. You can click this button. Or press... Oh, that button, I see. Or press minus. That might be a... I don't have a numpad. I assume this is a numpad thing. Man, yeah, I said this was going to be slow. This is. It's been like 40 minutes or something, and I'm still in the tutorial. Okay, we're leaving the tutorial, I think. Or maybe not. No, I have to press the button because I do not have a numpad. It'd be nice to have a numpad. We're on the surface now. We can walk the whole world this way, or we can access the world map to fast travel. Okay. But first, you just became hungry. You need to eat. I just took a bite of cheese. In real life. Let's make camp. How about next to that beetle over there? That beetle over there. Let me look at that beetle. Clockwork beetle and pariah to its people. What did this beetle do to become a pariah? Shining black elytra? I've seen this word before and I do not know how it's spoken. Shining black elytra flitter on the back of a goat-sized bug. There is a sharp, persistent ticking emanating outward. It's a swarmer, okay. Neutral average. Live and drink. I will make camp by pressing 3. And then a direction, I think. Okay, got it. Use the campfire. Oh, I probably shouldn't stand on it. The fire breathes its warmth on your bones. Let's whip up a meal. You gather some fixings, some rescued vanilla, a dash of croc meat, and a pinch of vanilla. Vanilla crocodile meat, alright. I'm hearing the Breath of the Wild cooking sound as I read this. Toss them in the pot and stir. You eat the meal. It's tastier than usual. 10% to natural healing rate for the rest of the day. Cool. Tastes good. Let's not be rude. Talk to the beetle. trying to talk to the beetle. There we go. Clockwork beetle. Shall I trade? The beetle's inventory is on the left and your inventory on the right. The beetle has some witchwood bark. That's useful. It heals you when you eat it. Let's trade for it. Okay. Press equals or click. We don't need this dagger anymore, so we can trade it away. Ooh, that's a fast cursor speed. I'm gonna use arrow keys. Okay. Complete the trade. Yeah, okay. Wait, did I not do it? I feel like this is not an equal trade. You'll have to pony up 10 drams of fresh water to even up the trade. Agreed? I mean, and trade isn't even, so we'll have to pony up some money. In the salt-stippled ecosystem of Qud, fresh water is currency. You need to drink it too, so don't spend it all. Drams of water. Yeah, okay. No. Can I trade something else? Like, how about a corroded circuit board? Okay. That's still not even. I could trade some of this wine. Maybe keep the circuit board. Oh, the books are so valuable. This is just a random. Can I sell this? But then the trade's still not even, so. How about I do the really expensive book for more than one of these? How do I have, or is this, yeah, 3. Yeah, that's fine by me if you could throw in a few of these too to even it up a little bit, huh? The clockwork beetle will have to pony up. Yeah, you pay me some water. There we go. Okay. It won't sell the book. It will only sell the book for $300. Maybe I shouldn't have sold it to him if he's wanting to turn that much profit off. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I close this menu. Live and drink. Beetle. So I guess it seems like the whole world is poisoned by salt. Like this whole land of Qud. Now go to the world map. Try ascending again. You can click this button or press. Should I get a numpad? Okay. You can look around here just like on a local map. Press L. Salt marsh. In stagnant pools, luminous lilies compete with the ribbon of stars in the night sky. Under the salt sun, though, they shrink into the shade of brineweed. Desert canyons. Long ago, the rivers themselves were ravenous, and they feasted on shale and limestone before taking bloated respite in the Great Salt Sea. Now the fissure wounds have rotted to crimson and salt. Joppa. Ants in the viridian chaff. The farmers sap the last drops of pristine moisture out of the salt-spangled earth. Red rock. A naturally reddened outcropping of stone juts out of the salted crag. Salt dunes. Oh, this is not... I thought this was ocean. This is like a desert made out of salt. The Ivory Sea's dunes are like waves frozen in place. There are cracks in the salt from where the earth, blistered by the jeweled sun, contracted and broke. The horizon melts the sky together with the vast plain of Magrayi. the Great Salt Desert. The shifting dunes. Ooh. Flower fields, prismatic filament colonies, the cracks between the salted rot. There are meadows here, she says. Blips in the way. This is very stylish writing. I haven't decided if I think it's pretentious yet. I mean, it's a little bit pretentious, but I think it's pretentious in a way that I like. Rust wells. Red kudzu vines take as their trellises chrome wells bored into the earth. I'm having trouble, like, because these words are arranged in an unfamiliar way, reading them feels like I'm not sure which grammatical piece of the sentence each word. Let me try that one more time. Red kudzu vines take as their trellises chrome wells bored into the earth. I understand now. Okay. Braids of root and ribbons of fronds dimensionalize the flat loam. Something's home a discarded leaf makes. The river Spy. Is this a saltwater river? I assume it is. Chrome carcasses of giants, like giant robots? Kyakukya, jungle village of ape god worshippers and their giant mushroom dwellings. Ooh, I'm getting pretty far from where we are. But it's neat to kind of learn about the surface world here. Here crumble the mysterious eaters, vine-swathed works, spun on the cyclopean lathe in an ageless past. Chrome steeples and parapets that rise above the clutches of shale hint at the labyrinths beneath them. Some rainbow stuff. Rainbow wood. Ooh, ah. Lake Hunan. Okay, I'm getting too involved here. What about this place? Grit Grate, steel erect, is the superior half of the colossal gate inscribed with the runes of 100 indecipherable tongues. Beneath its chrome palings, a wide passage opens into the jungle loam. Like ruins, big ruined cities and stuff. Golgotha, shrouded in the rotting jungle, are the mouths of rest caves of Golgotha, the Chrome's graveyard. Chrome's graveyard. Is it like robot cities that like have fallen or something? I remember there was like robot classes, sort of. Bethesda. Bethesda mentioned. I assume Bethesda, the company, is named after something that this is also named after. Eons shifted stone entombs the angleless architecture of Bethsaida's. Different spelling there. Oh, there's something in the salts. 6-day stilt. Rises from the dunes like a petrified kraken corpse, bearing down upon the vacant flats. Can you actually walk on the salt dunes? I seem to be in the literal bottom corner of the world map here. How big is the world map? I assume if I walk more it will be even bigger, but it's already a lot of stuff here. And this looks important. Banana groves! Wow, lots of bananas over here. Oman porch and the spindle, okay. Through the umbrage of choking trees fly the 100 archways and buttresses of funerary monuments. They peer over marble arcades that roof the catacombs of the Eaters of Earth. I wonder if Eaters of Earth is like what they refer to as the previous society. Or, again, could be robots. Could be robots. Could be both. The spindle. Here lies the hallowed ground where the spindle, a lengthless needle of Maya blue, ruptures the tomb-dressed earth and pierces the firmament. This is a space elevator. You see this, like, thing is just going up, right? Like, interesting. Moon stair. Ooh, it's like a crystal area. The tree of life. I have a neutral relationship with this tree. It's on the other side of the world. Hex prisms burst out of black marble beds and their edges decohere as the warm static dew. The stair purrs at low frequency. My eyesight is starting to get a little blurry from trying to read all this text. But I'm very intrigued. Sorry, I haven't spent much of this game actually playing it. I've spent a lot of time looking and reading, but I'm into a world building and I like to read. So again, sorry, not sorry. It's my Let's Play. I noticed there's like a little bit of a particle effect. It's like the salt blowing over the areas. Okay, there's a village to the north called Java. Let's go there. Let's get moving. Sorry about that, guys. Press num 8 or click. Again, I do not have a numpad, but I can use the arrow keys, right? Alright. Descend into the higher res map. Joppa is a village. Everything you learned in the cave applies here too. Villages are like caves with very high roofs. That's funny. You can see a list of points of interest by clicking this button or pressing backspace. The list will grow as you explore more of the map. Go to which point of interest. Choose Mehmet. Northeast. Quetzal. That's all for the tutorial, friend. Does that mean goodbye? We just scratched the very tip of the surface. Quests, secrets, leveling up, physics, reputation, limbs. We leave that for you to discover. Alright. You're ready to continue the journey on your own, but don't hesitate to play the tutorial again if you need a refresher. If I decide I'll switch to a controller instead of a keyboard mouse, I might do the tutorial on my own to try to figure out how to do it on a controller. I have a feeling I won't, though. It doesn't seem like... It's not like it's intensive. I feel like my hands get more sore if I'm trying to do a... like Overwatch or something. Or Fortnite. You're ready to continue the journey on your own. Yeah, okay. Live and drink. Thank you, I will. Alright. Let's just look around the village a little bit before I wrap this one up. Yeah, let's see if we can talk to this guy. Mehmet. A water hand. I live and drink traveler. Am I a water hand? Is that because I have the freezing hand ray thing? Live and drink. Let's introduce ourselves. Also, this is really interesting. This year I read Stranger in a Strange Land. And I feel like maybe this is drawing a little bit from that, because there was like a water ritual in that book about like sharing water. I guess because the main character is like alien from Mars and water is really scarce, fresh water, so it's like you know, very culturally significant to share water with someone else, I guess, in that book. And I have a feeling it's going to be like that in this water-starved world as well. Freshwater-starved world, I should say. Okay, let's introduce ourselves. I'm called Tashir. Mehmet, the tongue says. Live and drink, Tashir. Can you tell me about your village, Joppa? Water vine farm in the lap of the marsh. You've sucked the moisture out o' vine wafer, yeah? We tend the plant here. A vine wafer. Water vine. I guess they grow a plant that has high water content and then they use that to get water. Juicy, juicy plants. I assume something that like filters the salt. Okay, interesting. I am in search of work. Sure, give me a quest. I have it then. Something is eating our water vine round the beetle moon. Kurun says he saw a creature spider-like slinking in the brine. but no cave spider would dare go near the warden's stomps. I tasted a bit of red fleck in the pool, shale, like we find in the soil by Red Rock. Hike there, will you? To Red Rock, just about 2 parasangs north of Joppa. Kill the vermin and bring one's corpse back for seeing what it is. Elder will take care to pay you after, Waterhand. I will do as you ask. You have received a new quest. What's eating the water vine? Okay. Any other points of interest here? Is that a cat? Yeah, let's see the cat. Soft growling. Nothing to trade. Live and drink, little cat. I wonder if I can pet it. I look at it. I have to figure out what my... it's neutral to me. I wonder if they'll let me pet it. I could check my reputation logs with different species. Because they had dogs in there, so... It doesn't actually... oh yeah, it says a ray cat. Okay, one star ribbon night, a ray cat crossed the marshy loam and wandered into Joppa. The water vine farmers, wakened by the joyful cries of a small girl, gathered round to revel at the favorable omen and extol the generosity of the beetle moon. Since then, Stesiphus? I'm gonna call it that. It's probably not. CT. I don't know how to say CT. Stesiphus has spent his days curled under the shade of brine stock huts and sauntering over dirt paths. My vision is getting really blurry. So long as he's approached with care, he welcomes the hands of friends and strangers alike. Okay, so maybe I can pet him. He's phosphorescent. This is a phosphorescent cat. That's pretty cute. Very nice. He's docile. I pet. You pet Stesiphus. Stesiphus meows. You start to glow. Oh, I'm phosphorescent now. I got it on me. That's funny. Warden Urame. What follows then? Mehmet has bade me travel to Red Rock. That's true. Up north and far. See them baboons. You put one's light out for me. Who are you? Called Urame. Warden of Joppa. I kill trouble. Don't be trouble. Noted. Yes, sir, Warden Urame. What is a warden? Like a police officer? A guard? Nigh every settlement of Qud keeps a warden. We snuff threats to the peace. Yeah, this is a cop. Live and drink, officer. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, am I allowed in here? Oh, he's sleeping. Tatters of a sweat-stained kafua thrash in the wind from where they hang about a farmer's neck. He's inside. That's not true. But anyway, this is the water vine farmer. Clasped in his gnarled brown hand is a curved vine reaper of iron with which he culls moisture-swollen wafers from the viridian plant called water vine. Interesting they call them wafers. That reminds me of like, you know how like circuit chips are called wafers sometimes. I wonder if they're borrowing that kind of... There seems to be like a little bit of a cyberpunk fantasy hybrid thing happening here. Like, is a wafer just like what they call a leaf now? I wonder. I don't know. I'll leave him alone to sleep. Let's look at some other points of interest. A clay oven. Tam, Dromad merchant. Let's look at the merchant. Oh, I'm just trying to talk to you. Neutral, impossible. I forget the, Oh, is that like the difficulty? Shot ink decorates the dula on his long neck in one of the 1,000 patterns of the camel folk. Oh, it's Camel Man. His ears are arrayed with gilded rings, and eyelashes flow down his face like watervine fronds. Across his back, a hump of moistured and healthy fat pushes his center of mass skyward. Okay, interesting Camel Man. How do I talk? Oh, I don't want to throw a weapon. I just want to talk. I pressed T. That's a mistake. Can I read the sign? Oop. A terracotta board has been painted with ochre and ground iron. It reads, Salt Sundries. Can I please talk to this man? There we go. Okay. You selected. Human, we are greeted. What do you desire? I am Tajir. Who are you? It is a pleasure to know this, human friend Tajir. I am Tan. Do you live here? Joppa is my home. Yes, I assumed he was like a traveling merchant. Okay. I walked Mograyi. Sorry, I don't know where that D came from. Mograyi. That's the salt dunes, I think. This ocean of salt. The dry ocean. I walked Mograyi in the caravans of my brethren and the saltback. But upon meeting Elder Irudad knew at once to settle down here. You will understand, friend human, if you speak with him. I will try to do that. What kind of creature are you? I am Dromad, human friend. Some say Salt Strider. Do you know this? I do not. My people have walked the salt for thousands of years, meeting every creature that lives and thinks. From Pale Sea to the marsh of Joppa, and under the hanging hills, our chests are drawn. Alright. Let's trade. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. I think this is the armor I currently have, leather armor, which is 2 armor and I forget what they called that diamond symbol, but armor, I guess, and then 0 dodge. These ones have dodge but no armor. Platinum stitch on a field of salt white brings recognition only to the mirage-trained eyes of the Isachari. Isachari? Don't know. The banner has been sewn into a scarlet collar. Plus 200 reputation with Isachari. Isachari sunveil. Cloth in the sunbanning hue of salt site is folded snug to the fit of head and neck. Heat resistance. I guess if I need to do something with that tribe, I better put those on. Miner's helmet. Oh, this has like a light on it. That'd be handy, probably. It's a little bit expensive, though. But good to know it's there. Maybe I'll come back and buy that if I can. Maybe I'll get a reward for the quest. Vine Weaver. Oh, this is what they farm here. A little nub of cork swells with moisture. It was watered for hot weeks by a splayed frond vested with inhuman patience who sucked one mote of rain from 100-mile wind. Yuckwheat. Children cry at the crisp snip of a yuckwheat stem. Oh. As they have for hundreds of years, they bawl and flail and writhe from their mother's grasp, deaf to reassurances of the plant's medicinal potency. Snipped and crushed, the stem tastes acidic on their tongues, and their faces contort in children's agony. But they sleep better at night, so their mothers say. More torches, bandages. Oops, I wonder if I should keep using axes? Is this better than my axe? I think no. I think I have an iron axe. Oh, here's some guns. A little bit expensive, but I maybe could sell enough stuff to get a musket. Do I even need it? A shield? Yeah, I guess I don't know what I need yet, but that's interesting. Alright, I desire nothing. Live and drink, Tan. Alright, very interesting. I guess it seems like it's nighttime. From this little dial up there. I'd like to talk to the village elder as well. I don't remember seeing him on the points of interest area. Oh, as I move around, I guess I'm getting new ones. Alright, there's a lot here. You know, it's been an hour. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll definitely be playing more of this game. This is intriguing. Who's this guy? Oh yeah, it's a water vine farmer. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna talk to him right now. Oh, the glow dims from petting the cat, I guess it's gone. Anyway, alright. Yeah, this was really interesting. This is fun. I hope this was not super boring to watch if you watched it, but I guess if you thought it was boring, you wouldn't still be watching, so thanks! And see you next time.